How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the latest edition of Inside LCO Financial Services. Today I got call center director of all the call centers in St. Louis here, Matthew Riedell. Matt, why don't you give us a little quick introduction?
Thanks for having me, Cameron.
Yeah.
My name's Matthew Riedell. Grew up in Birchwood, Wisconsin. I've been living there now for the last 32 years this year. It kind of runs past. I worked for the tribe as the Director of Emergency Management and Homeland Security, as well as a few other positions for the last 7 years until this previous March. So had an opportunity to come to LCO Financial Services and jumped at it, and really glad I did.
Mm-hmm.
I got my wife, who also works here at LCO Financial Services, and we have 4 children, 2 adult children, one junior, and a 7-year-old boy. It's a handful.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we're glad to have you here, and it's been we noticed the impact since you came aboard, so you're doing a good job.
Appreciate it.
Yep. And one thing you said, you're from Birchwood, and which is we're in LCO right now, and Birchwood's, I don't know how far away is it from here?
It's a 25-mile drive. Yeah, so it's a little drive every day, but I don't mind it at all.
So what's your favorite thing to do in Birchwood? If there's even anything to do there.
Now, yeah, there's not a lot to do physically in the town. We do have a lot of great small businesses, but Birchwood actually has the second most lakes of any township in the world. There's, I think, a town in Scandinavia or something that has a few more.
Really? I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so it's great being someone that enjoys fishing and hunting.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of places to get out and try and get on the water or in the woods.
So pretty much you just got to be really outdoorsy to somewhat, kind of not be bored out of your mind.
Yeah, with 442 people in the village, yeah, that's about your option. It's really a place that's built upon tourism, much like everything around.
Yeah, I was
the
gonna
area.
say it's pretty much same as Hayward. The only thing to do with Hayward really is just go to Walmart.
Yeah, we have a drive if we want to go to Walmart too.
Yeah,
So
yeah, that's true. But yeah, you're kind of new to the whole call center business, but is that kind of accurate?
yeah, so I had a little experience, at least in managing people in many aspects, especially with emergency management and planning. One thing that I had a lot of really good training on and some practical experience was running joint information centers where you have a lot of incoming and outgoing lines for either individuals to call into or other agencies, and managing all the people that would be operating those information centers.
Okay.
So it gave me a little bit of a head start,
Yeah.
and not just coming in completely blind, but
Well, so what would you say you're most excited for, kind of? And you've been here since a little under a year, So what would you say you're excited for in your career?
I think just the opportunity and all the challenges along the way. Being at LCO Financial Services, it's growing. Yeah, there's a lot of challenges, and it keeps it so it's really exciting. There's never a dull day, and always a new challenge and something to get to hone my skills with.
Mm.
But I think the biggest thing I'm most excited for is really seeing the growth of the business, of the people that are here, seeing new people come on board. It's really great to see.
Yeah, no, we're pretty much every month we're getting a handful of people, at least 10, I'd say, every month, close to that. In either call center.
Yeah, it's been awesome. And then seeing St. Louis, seeing our site come online down there, and getting a chance to go down there and visit and really help the people get started there has been awesome.
You plan on making any trips down there?
I'm hoping to make another one maybe next quarter, especially as that grows more. Get a chance to put faces to names beyond just an online call, and really get to know them and hopefully answer any outstanding questions they have and get their feedback.
Also, you've been to the call center down there?
Yeah, I went down there the last week of St. Louis. Last week of September, I was able to go down there for a week and meet the team that's starting. And
How was that?
It was interesting. Going from being in a rural setting in a really sprawled out building that we have here
Mm-hmm.
to being in a 3-story building. Granted, we have, a good portion of it, but just the change of scenery and getting to see new people. You kind of take for granted that here we know a lot of the people, even before they start working.
Mm-hmm.
We might know them just by name or face, but we have some experience where down there it's somebody completely new. They bring completely different perspectives, and that's really great to see.
Pretty much just like a whole change of environment, pretty much.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, yeah, that's awesome. We actually got a fan question from Angel. All right, she asks, "What's your favorite thing about working for LCOFS?" You kind of already, touched that, but what's your favorite thing?
I think my other favorite thing, beyond what I touched on earlier, I'm going to go with 2 things, actually.
Okay.
I really enjoy how the management team, interacts with everyone down from the lowest level, new hires, um, agents, all the way up. And there's the open door policy. We can all communicate openly, and it makes it a really good, positive environment.
Mm-hmm.
And then the second thing, I think, is the incentives that we have for our agents, being able to watch agents that perform well be rewarded.
Yeah.
And sometimes, it's even the simple attendance ones. You guys make it pretty fun when we get to do those.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really nice to see people get rewarded for that as well.
Yeah, like there's pretty much no other place that I can think of where you show up to work for a month and then you get, a brand new fireplace, an entertainment center just for, showing up on time.
Yeah. I wish maybe I could have been in on those tickets last month because I'd be at that game this weekend. But
Yeah.
thankfully we have Timothy's on his way over there, and hopefully he'll enjoy that game. He earned it.
Yeah, that's true. Man, I think I was even eligible for that. And I was, I probably would have went. I probably would have.
You would have went. You'd have wore your,
I've never
your
been
Ravens
to,
gear, but
I've never been to the Lambeau Field, so it would have been an experience.
it certainly is.
Yeah. Then we got another fan question from Nikki. She asks, "Why did you want to work for financial services?"
Initially, when I decided to put in my application and see, honestly, when I put it in, I wasn't sure if I even had a chance because it's really a big jump from going to public safety and some infrastructure work to going into a financial field.
Mm-hmm.
So part of it was deciding, do I want to try and make a career change? Obviously, everyone's well aware we've been in a pandemic for quite a while. That was very taxing going through that. And there were some other challenges. But I looked at the opportunity and a chance to grow. I didn't know that I was growing the way I wanted to. And here it looked like I had an opportunity to really push myself even further. So I gave it a shot and ended up getting hired, and really happy I did.
Yeah, that's pretty much the same thing as me too. When I first, initially put the application, and I was, I just put in like, man, I want the job, but there's so many other candidates, and glad I got the job at the end of the day. But yeah, that's an awesome answer. We had a couple more questions here. I know you're a busy man. As I said, the director, so I'll try and get you out here as quick as I can. What are the challenges of running a call center?
There's a lot of challenges, and I think probably the biggest one is really being able to communicate well with everyone. We have a lot of different personalities, and as we grow, that really adds to it.
Yeah.
And being able to communicate what we want to see, what we want to do, but also part of communicating is listening and understanding their concerns. And sometimes that's tough, especially when we have, basically a remote call center in St. Louis. I can talk to them, but having a face-to-face conversation, I can certainly get a lot more perspective. So I think that's probably the biggest challenge is really the communication. It's something we work on every day, even if we think we're doing well.
Yeah.
It's something we can improve upon.
Mm.
So,
Alrighty. Well, two more questions and I'll get you out of here.
no problem.
What's your favorite thing about the leadership at financial services? Which you actually already did kind of sort of touch on, the open door policy, but, if you kind of expand further on, your favorite thing about the leadership, which you're part of.
Yeah, I think with the rest of the group, and including myself, I don't know if you really ever pay attention to it, but when you're walking around, you almost never see anything but smiles.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's excited and happy to be here, and with that open door and then adding that positive attitude, that means a lot to everyone in the building, whether you're on the same level in management, whether you're above, whether you're below, just with the agents too. Everyone I get to see that has that positive attitude, that's a great thing to see.
Mm-hmm. So, and one thing, kind of, like what you're saying, you can hear Trina's laugh from a mile away, and that's it's pretty infectious. Like when you hear her, laugh with her open door, and then put a smile on your face. But yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, absolutely. And then when we have some of the theme days and dress up days, seeing management involved, that's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to participating, and we're starting to plan out some things for Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll have Cameron here working on that as soon as we get all the details, and I'm looking forward to participating in those.
Yeah, I love the theme weekends, like the Halloween, and just what do we have? Kind of for our anniversary, we had a themed week too. I love those. Just get everybody involved and. Just something different for the call center agents,
Yeah, we want to keep it fun. We do a lot of hard work, but you can't be all just serious and no fun. It'd make for some long days. It's challenging enough, and if we can alleviate that a little bit, just by having some fun without cutting into the work, we're gonna do it. So,
all right, I appreciate that answer. It was a great answer. Last question. It's kind of a two-parter. Fun question. What's your favorite TV show of all time?
Oof. Favorite TV show of all time. It's a tough one. Oh, on TV shows? No, I don't watch a lot of TV.
I'll go with mine. My favorite TV show of all time is The Wire. I don't know if you ever heard of that. It's on HBO. That's my favorite of all time. Probably because it's in Baltimore, but
Yeah, that might be part of it. You know what? I really did enjoy watching Deadwood, which is on HBO for a while, about Wild Bill Hickok and a few others in the town.
I heard of that one, yeah.
That was a good show. Black Sails is really good, too.
I'll have to check both those out. I'm always looking for new TV shows to watch. I don't watch much TV either, mostly because, there's so many shows I don't even know what to watch or, what's good, what to get started on. But, hey, check them out. Last part of that question, favorite movie of all time?
Favorite movie. And that one is more of a challenge because there's so many good ones.
Yeah.
But
I have a top 3. My third, you ever seen the movie Click with Adam Sandler? Heard of it?
Yep, I've seen Click.
You see, the thing about Click, the first half's kind of goofy, but then the last half, his dad dies, it's almost prime Adam Sandler acting. So that's my third. Second, let me skip the second for now. I usually have my top 5, at my disposal, but my first, Shawshank Redemption. That's my first.
That is a good one.
Mm.
That is a great movie. You know what? I took a film class actually in high school, and this might sound cheesy, but I really enjoyed a lot of the older movies we had to watch and really study how they're made. And North by Northwest was just an awesome film. I love watching that one.
How old? I've never even heard of that one.
Yeah, that one. It's got to be 60s.
Really?
Yeah, that was quite a while ago. But there's so many great old movies to watch.
I'll have to check that one out too. I mean, like I said, I'm always open to suggestions. What's it about?
It's about a guy that really isn't inspired, but everyone thinks he is. I guess that's the closest thing to a premise. But yeah, it's been so many years since I've watched that, but it still just sticks with me.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty. Well, Matt, thanks for your time. Your busy schedules. Thanks for fitting us in. Any last comments that you have?
I guess I'll put a company plug in for the last comment. We're always hiring, so if you can get your application in, come in, check us out. Like I said, the opportunity's there, and look forward to seeing who else comes through the door.
Or apply online in
Absolutely.
minutes. In minutes, apply online, and it goes to Amber, who is your wife, and she'll check it out, give you a call. It's easy, man. Just get application in. All right, Matt. Thanks for
All right,
thanks for your time.
Yep. Thanks, Cameron.
Yep.